Hello guys, hope you all have a good day, right? So it's a quick one. I just want to update you guys concerning the NFT trades today. You get so I entered the trade at this region. I entered the trade at this region at this place. Let me just switch down to 15-minute time frame. So I entered the trade at this region when the news released. I had the network challenge then, and whenever I don't understand what the news will bring, especially CPI and NFP sometimes, there is a strategy I do use, and the strategy I use is that when the actual value is lesser than the focus value, then it's negative for that pair, you get, and vice versa. And if the actual value is greater than the focus value, then it's positive for that pair. So I waited and I was confusing because I'm expecting a buy on some pair, like I'm expecting a sell on some pair, you get. So a bit confusing, you get. So when the news is approaching, I just on my phone keep. I'm using two phones for that. One phone, I'll be using one phone to be checking the news if the actual release immediately. If I see the value immediately, then I'll know what to do. If it is positive, I'll enter for sale. If USD JPY is a first currency pair, you understand. So and if it's a negative, if it's a positive, I'll enter for. If it's the actual value is greater than, is lesser than um, the focus value, then it's negative, you understand. But if the actual value is greater than the focus value, is what, positive. So when I saw the news, it was what, positive for United States dollar, you understand, which means gold will be buying, while other pair that has gold as the first currency pair will be selling, you get. So when I saw it immediately, I on my phone, and I had network challenge that time, and before the news release, before I could restore the network, the network was restored. I saw the news as around this place, you understand. So I enter for sale for just one position, trying to grow one small account, $5,000 account. It's a profane account though, $5,000 account of a profane account, and I enter for a sale immediately. So when I'm seeing the second pullback at this place, before everything went down, I was not able to control my emotion, and I closed it with a loss, you get. So and I had a strategy again that I used to trade the correction of the news. You understand? I used to trade the correction of the news because whatever that comes down can actually rise up, and whatever that rise up can actually come down, vice versa. I just be using that tips for trading when it comes to news, you understand. So my dear, when i I lost that trade, I analyze my chart properly, and I'm waiting for the reversal, and I just clear this chart so that I'll analyze it freshly for us to see very well. Sorry. Sorry, network challenge. Yeah. Let me analyze this chart. Let me analyze this chart. Uh-huh. It's alright. Coming so that you So I hope you can see it very well now. So this is just the whole thing I'm seeing, and this is just the whole thing I'm seeing. So I mark out my levels like this. You understand? I mark out my levels like this, and then I'm coming to show you guys from my smartphone. You get so, and then I'm just waiting for, there is something I mark at this place. I'm coming. This is so I use this indicator, this measurement, I mean to say, I use this measurement to catch something, to catch this 50% level of this candle. Where is it? Where is it? I'm coming, just a minute. Just a minute. Just a minute. Just a minute, guys. Just a minute. Sorry. This laptop I'm using is my brother's own, so I was not able to, I'm not familiar with the settings and the rest. That is why it's taking me sometimes like this. You get, but don't panic, I'll soon get there. I will soon get there. Sorry, let me show you from my phone. So now when I mark out the 50% level of this dark candle, when I mark out the 50% level, you are, so now when I mark out the 50% level of this engulfing candle in 1 hour, I hope you can see it very clear. Don't worry, it will be showing in the screen. When I mark out this 50% level of this candle, I enter for one position. You understand? Remember, I'm trading a small account, so I'm not using big dot size. So, and this support zone here, I mark it very strong, and I see, when I saw the opportunity at that place, and I ran to 15-minute time frame to see what 15-minute time frame and 30-minute time frame is giving me that time. I saw an engulfing candle in 15-minute time frame, so I enter a second position again, and the whole thing is just like this. Let me just say, starting from this area to this point. And my strategy in trading a correction of the news was that the level that the news was released in, the level, the current market price before the news release, it must reach when the reversal of the trend, it will still reach that level before the market will take any other direction. You understand? So, and the news was released at this place. Let me mark it out for you guys. The news was released at this place. The news was released at this place. So my prediction was that if I got opportunity to enter, which means my TP will be at this place, irrespective of what I'm risking. That is risk ratio is 2. You understand? Risk ratio is 2. I'm coming. Let me just check my MT5. Sorry, let me check my MT5. So the risk ratio is 1 to 3. You understand? The risk ratio here is 1 to 3. The risk ratio here is 1 to 3. You get? the risk ratio there is 1 to 3. You understand? So that was how I was able to catch up with um the reversal of the news, and I'm in profit now, and the market has already closed, almost closed. So I'm holding the position till on Monday. Let's see how it goes. You understand? But I seriously believe that it will go in my favor. So now, when the news is released immediately, between let me just say news is releasing 1:30, anything 1:35, I'll be looking for an entry for reversal of the news. Whether it's the news is buying, then I'll be looking for sell opportunity. If the news is selling like this one now, I'll be looking for what buy opportunity. You understand? And that was how I was able to get the 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 this position, this opportunity to enter for buy. You understand? And the trade is currently running. You get? So this is just a quick explain of how I do trade news and how I do handle some news and some losses sometimes. And on good, I do not even give up on good. I still take a trade on good. I take a trade on good. Let's see what I did on good. What I did on good was that I saw a small pullback to join the trend. You understand? So this is what I did on good. I saw a small pullback to join the trend, and this is what I did. So this is what I did immediately when the market was around this peak. Can you see something? When the market was around this peak, so I was now looking for opportunity to enter immediately for buy at this area, knowing that in this region is a strong resistance level. You understand? Support become resistance. See, from 15-minute time frame and 30-minute time frame and 1 hour time frame. This place, and come and let it load. This is resistance become support. Resistance become support. You get? So I'm predicting that if the market come to this place, irrespective of how good want to respect the news that was released around this area, sorry, that was released around this area here, it will go up to go and respect it will go up because of this resistance that becomes support at this place. So I set my buy limit at this place, risking very low, because it can do vice versa. It might break this place to come down finally. Why? Because the news that was released, gold was trying to respect the reversal of the news, like as I was saying earlier, that I joined I spot an opportunity on USDJPY to trade the correction of the news, which is buy. You get? So, and that was how I reached very very low, so that I won't cry at the end. You get? So, and by the grace of God, I came out with a good result. You get? I came out with a good result. From here to this place, I will measure the pip and let me just measure the pip and let you guys see. I forgot the pip because everything happened so fast. Everything happened so fast. Everything happened so fast. Everything happened so fast. So I'm coming. Let me mark it out and tell you guys how many pip. Okay, 176 pip. You understand? 176 pip. I'm risking how many pip? I'm risking 60 pip to gain 176 pip, which is very very accurate. Almost 1 to 3. You get? Almost 1 to 3. And that was how I got the opportunity on good at this area. you understand, and I come up with a good result, you get. So now that was how everything went today. And this trade we took on USDJPY, the market has finally closed. We'll take on USDJPY. Let's see how it goes. And my prediction was that it will go and hit my TP. Why? Because my TP was around where the news was released earlier. Can you see it very well? Can you see it very well? So I will update you guys concerning it on Monday. So let's see how it goes. And I think